What's up, everybody? This is Victor. Got my man Greg over here with me.
What's up, guys?
We out here at the soccer field. We're gonna do a little flying. We'll probably chop up some of this video. Pull out various quopters.
Quopters. I like quopters. We can call them quopters.
Yeah, they're quopters. We're gonna pull out various copters. Hopefully you guys get some good footage. I got the Note 4 on the tripod again. I get pretty good video with this. Don't have the 808 cam. That'll be here tomorrow. But we'll probably edit this up. So you guys probably see various things. I'm jumping off with the 250 XK, the Alien.
It's like our new favorite now.
On that beastly.
Because of that.
You know what I'm saying? On that Tarantula X6 remote all day.
Crazy.
Don't mess with nothing else. No, we got to bring out the radar gun on this bad boy too.
Yeah, we do.
We do have a little bit of wind out here. I say 3-4 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Every time we come out here, the wind want to play with us, but it's all good. We're gonna get out here one day where it's just nothing.
I said to Vic that we need to wake up super early, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's not easy though.
You know that Florida life.
Florida, yeah, no doubt. All right, so we're at the soccer field, a couple miles up where we live, and the average soccer field's about 110 yards. So that way y'all know exactly what type of yardage we're working with. I just love this thing now, man. I mean, you know, when we first flew this with the stock controller, it just, I don't know, it just seemed like it didn't really have any guts to it. And matter of fact, when we first got it, we didn't understand how to change the rates on the factory controller. But you know, now that we swapped it over to the Tarantula transmitter, it made it a completely different quadcopter, and this thing's just, it's nasty now. Vic is starting to get like Evel Knievel like me. Fly it like he stole it. Y'all need to be jealous. It is a beautiful day in Florida. The very first day of 2016. God is good. He got us through a whole year. Tell you what, I'm just watching this thing right now. Them funnels are just awesome. So responsive now. And it actually puts such a hard pitch on it, it just dives when you're moving forward full throttle. But that's okay. That's how I like to fly anyway. Amazing, y'all. There it is, that dive. Yeah, so Vic texted me this morning about 10:30, somewhere in there, 10:30, 11 o'clock a.m. And he said, I'll meet you at the soccer field in 20 minutes. I said, all right, let's do this. It's a good day for flying. Right now, there's not really much wind at all. It's actually slowed down since he said something. Can't really see the trees moving at all. Just a slight breeze. But as you can see, we just wanted to showcase this this X250 Alien with the Tarantula X6 transmitter. This makes it a completely different quadcopter. It's amazing. And in my opinion, it went from an intermediate flying quadcopter to an advanced or expert. You know, as somebody jumping in on this, you know, being a beginner, I would advise you not to do it, because this thing, it stops on a dime, it banks so quickly, so hard. The pitch is just, it becomes extreme with this transmitter. So definitely beginners, start off at beginner rate with this if that's the case. If you've never flown one of these with the Tarantula, if you got a Tarantula, I don't know. Even the Tarantula, in my opinion, is not even really a beginner's quadcopter, unless you're in beginner rate, but then you got to worry about wind and all that. But that's another thing, you know, when we first started flying, we had a couple of flyaways because we didn't understand, you know, I know it's just common sense, but we didn't understand that, you know, if you bump the rate up, you can control it a lot more in a windier situation. And we had a couple of flyaways because of that, but we definitely learned our lesson. You know, if you got a calm day like this, it's okay, you know, but on a windy day, turn them rates up, and that way it's more responsive, more controllable. And I know the last thing you want is to lose one of your quadcopters in them trees back there or wherever. I'm itching to fly this thing. If there's anybody that's that knows about a bind and fly X250, link it down in the description or in the comment field down below. I'm looking for you know, one without the transmitter, because I already have the Tarantula. I don't need the transmitter for this, the stock transmitter. There's just no need for it. So if you know of a place that actually sells just the quadcopter itself, it'll actually say BNF, bind and fly. You bind it with your own transmitter. If you know about that though, put it down in the comments. Hook a brother up. One thing I noticed also when we were flying it the other night, and even right now, I know it's got a decent battery in this, but I'll wait till the... Alright, that was a lot of Harley Davidsons that just went past us. I know it's got a decent battery, a stock battery, but it seems like when we switched over to the Tarantula transmitter, it just seems like it's lasting a lot longer. I don't know why. Maybe there's something different. I don't know. I don't see how that could even be possible, but maybe it is. I don't know. It just seems like the battery lasts just way longer. That's another thing you got to be careful with this quadcopter specifically, the Alien, or the XK. X250, The LVC, it's very sudden, very short. You know, when you think you have enough time to come and bring it in and land it, you really have to be cautious about that, because we've actually had it a couple of times just kind of drop out of nowhere. I think the Tarantula's like that too. I think it was the Tarantula. It just cuts off. It doesn't easily drop down by itself. I mean, it slowly does, but it doesn't. It just kind of cuts out randomly at a certain point, and I think that's what this does as well. So I think Vic just hit LVC. It just dropped. He's headed back now.
What's that video at right now?
11 minutes.
That was definitely about some good 9-minute flight time.
I'll tell you, and that's what I was telling the people. You know, it seems like from going from the factory transmitter to the Tarantula transmitter, it seems like there's more time on that battery for whatever reason.
I agree. I definitely agree. Shout out to Dustin Dunno for the packing tape on the battery for easy release. Definitely helps.
Just 2 pieces of tape.
When you're pulling it in and pulling it out. Easy release, don't mess up your cord. I highly recommend you get on it. Again, shout out to Dustin for that. I caught that on one of his videos last night actually, and I immediately broke out the packing tape and started slapping it on.
And you know, I can see this will work for a lot of different ones. The U807,
yep,
it'll work great for that.
It has the same battery compartment as the 250.
Exactly the same. Even the MJX X800,
yep,
it'll work perfect for that.
That's a tight one too with that 750.
It is. It's hard to get out.
I agree.
So, but anyway, yeah, cool.
All right, folks.
Yeah.
Messing with quads.
That's right.
Appreciate your time. Like, dislike, subscribe.
That's right. God bless you guys. Take it easy.
Be blessed.